My name is Liliana Partida. I'm a certified nutritionist. I've been here for about 3.5 years, and our clinic is an alternative medicine clinic, so we're always looking for mediums to detoxify our patients. One of the things that we use, probably 90% of our protocols for detoxification, is the far infrared sauna from HealthMate. We've gotten phenomenal results with it. We love the fact that it's also great for relaxation, stress management. So most of our patients who are quite ill, the underlying problem is stress as well. So, just getting in it for, 20 to 30 minutes really helps to calm them down, lowering cortisol levels down. So we find it extremely effective, not just for detoxification, but also for stress management. Actually, I bought an infrared sauna to put in my home for both those reasons: detoxification, heavy metals in general, pesticides, because I came from a country where they used a lot of pesticides, also laden mercury because it was a gold mining area. So needless to say, I have heavy metals and also pesticides. So I use it on an average probably about 3 to 4 days a week. And my daughter also, I have her, she's 16 years old, and she goes in it, I'd say maybe 2 times a week. Well, it depends on the patient, and the severity of their toxicity. It's important to replace the minerals, so we have a little protocol in terms of essential vitamin and minerals after the sauna, before the sauna. I prescribe, depending on their state, anywhere from daily to 3 times a week. We've gotten some really fantastic results, and how we even have any markers for those is we have a variety of methods in which we use, one being, of course, lab results for people who have mercury toxicity or any kind of metals, as well as we have a machine called the LSA machine. And that gives us wonderful values because we can actually see the degree in terms of a marker when they start off at a heavy mercury load, and we can start to see it go down and down and down, as well as with pesticides, chemical and environmental. So actually we see phenomenal results. And for people who can't detoxify with a lot of medication, this is a phenomenal way to do it because the body's able to do it naturally, by sweating the toxins out of the body. I personally use it about 3 to 4 times a week, and I prescribe it to my patients depending on the severity of what we're working with, anywhere from daily to 3 times a week, pretty much on a minimal basis. I also prescribe it just actually for weight loss, to be quite honest with you. I teach a weight loss course, and of course one of the biggest things preventing weight loss is stress. So it's a great way for a stress reduction, but also they all love the fact that you burn about 900 calories every time you get in the sauna for about a 30-minute period. And I do that for myself as well. So when I don't have an opportunity to work out, I will do a 30-minute sauna and get a good sweat going and really feel like I've had a decent amount of toxins released for that day anyway. The results that my patients have gotten from HealthMate have been tremendous, actually. One of the biggest things that I find that it really reduces their stress level, which is huge for us when we're trying to work on dealing with lowering their symptoms in terms of their disease process. One of the big things is stress management. We've gotten phenomenal results just even in our tests that we use in decreasing the toxin burden load, which is really what we're after. Personally myself, I've gotten great results. I feel like in terms of being able to switch that for a workout, it's worked phenomenally for me. So when I don't have time to get in a workout, I do a 30-minute sauna session, and it seems to definitely maintain my weight and my energy level and my stress factor. So I think on a whole, phenomenal results. The reason why we have chosen HealthMate over other brands of saunas is because it's non-toxic, and our whole goal is to decrease the toxin load. And so other saunas, they're glues. When you heat them up, you can get toxic fumes from them, from the wood, if it isn't treated correctly. So that is the main reason that we use the HealthMate. I've had the one at my house for about a year, and I love it. I mean, I prescribe it to all my friends, just as a method of relaxation. I don't really have that much time to do things that are for relaxation. So, I go in there and I read. I, do even my little projects in there. And the great because it has music in there, so it's very relaxing. So for about a year and a half, it's been great. Well, one of the reasons that we like the infrared sauna as a method of detoxification, because it's actually a method in which the infrared will penetrate 4 to 5 inches into the derma. It liquefies the toxins and it allows for easy expulsion. A lot of times our patients don't have very good phase 2 detoxifications, means that their pathway to get the toxins out is blocked. Whether it's the excretion through bowel or their liver. So this is phenomenal because you don't have to go through any of those pathways, and we know your skin is your largest eliminating organ. So really it is your third kidney. So it's a great way for people to detox, especially when someone is severely toxic and they start dumping all these toxins into the system. If they have no exit, they become even more ill. So the sauna is just a phenomenal way to detoxify someone quite gently, but very effectively. I just recommend the sauna for anyone. I think it's a wonderful tool, but also it's a luxury to have in your home. So I'm just a real advocate of it. I have a couple of friends that have come to my sauna and, had a few treatments, and next thing you know, they have one in their house. So I highly recommend it for a variety of reasons, not just for, your detoxification, but for stress management and for, calorie reduction in terms of, being able to burn 900 calories in 30 minutes relaxing and reading a book. That's fantastic.